again announce the reconvening of the Cumberland Planning Panel for the 28th of November 2018. The panel has come to decisions in relation to both development applications, and in relation to item 1 on today's agenda at 469 Guildford Road, Guildford. As I have a conflict and have not participated in this matter, I'll hand over to the acting chair for this matter, Mr. Ryan, to announce that decision.
Thank you. The decision on this item is that the proposed development application for the proposed demolition of existing structures and construction of a 2-storey 11-room boarding house accommodating 19 lodges, 6 cars and 3 motorcycle parking spaces under the Affordable Rental Housing SEP be approved, subject to the conditions provided at attachment 1 as amended by the panel. I'll read through the amendments to condition 13, which are the main substantive amendments. Amended plans shall be submitted to the Principal Certifying Authority prior to the issue of the construction certificate, addressing the following issues. The first floor rear balconies of units 9, 10 and 11 shall be reduced to a maximum depth of 600 millimetres as amended in red on the approved plans. Balustrades to be obscure glass to a height of 1.5 metres. 2, an entry door is to be provided to both lobby areas. The door is to be provided for access controlled to the building. Anyway, we'll fix that up. I think there's an error there. The stair access to the upper levels will need to be altered to provide suitable landing areas at the base of the stairs, as amended in red on the approved plans. 3, the private open space within the front setback shall be enclosed with privacy fencing to form a total height of 1.5 metres. 4, the proposed driveway to Chetwynd Road shall be widened towards the southern side to 5.5 metres to allow for 2-way traffic flow. The driveway shall provide a setback of 1 metre from the pedestrian footpath as amended in red on the approved plans. 5, the area between the 2 columns in the northwestern corner of the ground floor of the building is to be infilled with hit and miss brickwork, with bricks to match other brickwork used in the building. 6, the 2 motorcycle parking spaces at the northeastern corner of the site shall be set back further from the northern property boundary, as amended in red on the approved plan. The location must not affect compliance with the disabled parking space. And 7, all plans, including architectural, stormwater and landscape plans, shall be amended to reflect the amended design. There are incidental changes to condition 48, 133, 137, which are mainly in relation to errors and clarification, so there's no substantive changes to those. The voting was unanimous, and the reasons for the decision: Mr. Simpson supports the decision with the exception of condition 13.5. Mr. Simpson considers widening of the driveway as unnecessary and undesirable given the small quantum of on-site parking, and as widening will increase vehicular speeds across the footpath, reduce local residential amenity, including reducing curbside parking, pedestrian safety, landscape area in the street and on the site, and creating unnecessary hard paving and stormwater runoff. 2, otherwise the panel generally concurs with the Planning Officer's report and is satisfied with the recommended conditions as amended by the panel. 3, we note that the development generally complies with the relevant state and local environmental planning instruments and council's planning controls. So that's the determination of that item.
Thanks, Mr. Ryan. So that's the panel's decision in relation to 469 Guildford Road, Guildford. The second development application considered today was for 9 Wainwright Street, Guildford, for dual occupancy, and the panel has unanimously determined to approve that application. The reasons for decision need a slight renumbering there. Rather than 4, 5, 6, will need to be 1, 2, 3. 1, the panel generally concurs with the Planning Officer's report and is satisfied with the recommended conditions. 2, we note that the development generally complies with Council's planning controls and is consistent with the zoning and zone objectives. And 3, the panel notes there were no public submissions. That's the decision of the panel. And on that note, I will formally close the meeting. Thank you, Council Officers, for your assistance.